Oh, yo. Welcome to another Unfiltered Hefe podcast with the Hefe Hippie and my boy, Phil Jones, NFL. As you can see, the setting's a little different. I'm downstairs instead of upstairs in the green room. But we're still going to keep it rocking. We're going to keep it going. Me and Phil have to debate something because I believe Phil is wrong. And Phil probably believes he is right. We would talk about Barbarian. I did see that they finally released a poster for Stranger Things 5. There's Extraction 2 coming. There's Scream 6. And of course, all the news and sports and that type of thing. So we're just going to dive right into it, Phil, because I watched this movie based on your critique. You told me that The Barbarian was a good movie, Phil. That's what you told me.
Yes, I thought it was a good movie.
Phil, I
Cause
want to,
I'm gonna say this: you didn't know what it was about. It caught you off guard.
Phil, I still don't know what the
Now,
damn
now
movie
what?
is
Now,
about.
what horror suspense movie in a while have you dealt with that did not really give you a clear understanding of what it was about?
I can probably think of it. You gotta give me a second. But Phil, the movie was bad.
Man,
Phil, they had an opportunity. First of all, let's just talk about the reason. Okay, the girl follows this stranger down a freaking tunnel that's pitch black, and he won't speak, and you just gonna keep following him down it. Like, bro. Okay, so let's set up the premise. The girl is going for a job going out for a job interview, and she's basically doing a B&B for a couple of days. But when she gets there, the keys are gone. There's somebody inside, and so that she tries to figure out what's going on. The person basically double booked, and they're really making him seem like a nice guy, but you're kind of like, is he the person that this movie's about? Because he's very nice, but then he kind of comes off a little weird. So one day, uh, she gets trapped down in the basement after the door's shut, locked down there. Regardless of the other stuff, just getting to the main points. And being in the basement, she found the secret door. This door opens, and she found like a room back there with a camera, and a bucket, and a bloody hand on the wall, and like it looks like it's like a torture room in a sense. And so, in finding that, she tries to tell the guy. The guy's basically like, "Yo, he's coming off suspicious to me because you're like, yo, he's acting like, you know what I'm saying, Phil? It was like I
yeah,
thought he
like,
was trying to set her up.
and that's what I thought. I thought he was doing in the first.
Yeah,
Yo, this man sus.
right. And then he goes. So they go into the basement. She calls out to him. She said, "Do you see the room?" He said, "I see the room." So then she's calling out to him. You don't hear him no more. So she goes down there and looks for him. She looks in the room. He's gone. Where is he? She opens this other door and sees this tunnel that leads down underneath the ground into this. And she's that woman who played her. She really acted scared as hell. Like in her voice, her voice was cracking when she was trying to. She couldn't even talk. So she goes down this cave and she's calling out to the guy. Sometimes he responds, sometimes he doesn't. And out of nowhere he appears. And he's like, yo, we need to go this way. Like, we need to get out of here, which is dumb because the exit is where she came from. And now he's like, somebody's in here with me. She's like, what? Next thing you know, this woman with sagging F cup breasts came out and smashed his face into the wall. Boom, 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 boom. And then the girl screams, and then it switches to a whole nother scene. And I was confused because it took like 20 minutes or like 25 minutes at the beginning of the movie. So I was confused. Then it starts to follow my man from my Jeepers Creepers, Justin Long. Justin Long apparently is a actor who was just Me Too'd in a sense. He's getting canceled for apparently sexually assaulting a woman, which he did. I don't know if he didn't see it in his mind, but he did once he explained the story. He did. He sexually assaulted her, coerced her into having sex or whatever they did. So it's his house that the B&B is being rented out. So he goes, he sees people's clothes and shoes, and he's like, "Yo, what? Like, did you book my house?" He's like, "Nah," which tells you how bad a people company that he's dealing with. They don't even know that they got two people staying. So eventually, he ends up going down in the basement, and he finds because he's like it's bothering him. He keeps saying clothes, he sees toothbrushes. So he goes looking for the people, and he finds this extra room, and he's like, he's not even creeped out by it. He starts tape measuring because he wants to sell the house. He starts trying to sell the house. And the fool bumps into the wall, realizes there's a tunnel, but he pulls the tape measure out and starts taking it down the stairs, but and like encounters this woman and the girl.
I mean, look, if you look at the moment, you see a situation, you're like, I gotta make money, bro. Like, this
Phil,
is about to put me in the hole.
that was the scariest room I've ever seen in my life. I would have sealed that room back up with cement and never went in there again.
I,
Dude, they literally have people living under his house. So like basically you end up finding out that the guy who owned the house, he he never died. He never left the house. He was still under there. And for some reason he killed himself. I don't know by why or
he
he
was,
was
he was, yeah,
wasn't that the guy who was like raping the people or with the
yeah.
right. So he was just like he just killed himself like for no reason. They didn't even explain nothing. I mean, it was entertaining. Like you just want to know where it's going to go, but like at the end, I was just sitting there like that. That's it. What? I was confused. That movie was wild. Oh! I'm missing that huge part. So earlier there was a man that looked homeless. This was another thing I don't like about movies, Phil, that I've been seeing. Why is it always the good people, the innocent people, who have to die? So the black dude came trying to tell the woman, "Don't get out the house," but she was scared because he looked like he was scared. So the woman comes out like the sagging breast woman. She's coming out because she basically wants to feed, like treat the people like they're her kid. Like she wants to, she breastfed. She breastfed. I'm sick. She pulled a bottle out with hair all on the nipple, and the girl drank it and tried to get the dude to drink it. She breastfed it. So she thinks that she looks at them like babies. Weird. Don't ask me why, but whatever. So they finally break out of there. She runs to the black guy. She knew that because he ended up talking to her at some point. Like, you don't need to be up there. So she goes to him and the guy. No, the guy's dead. Excuse me. She goes to him, and he's like, "Yeah." She was like, "You think the girl gonna find me?" He's like, "She ain't been over here. I've been living for 20 years. She ain't never," and came busting through the door as soon as he said that, and killed him. Like super killed him, and I was just like, dude, he wasn't even the problem. Like he was just killed him for no reason. So ultimately, she was trying to protect the girl from I forgot what the hell was going on, but then the girl had to end up killing her. She was baby, shot her in the face in the movie. So I mean, again, they had the idea. The idea. There's been a lot of movies that had great ideas, but the execution just slightly missed. The movie had a good premise,
See,
but the
I thought,
execution.
see, I actually, well, I'll tell you this. When it ended and I saw her dragging something, I was like, oh, is she dragging the body? Is she
Mm.
dragging our old girl's body to show the cops that
Oh yeah, because he
this,
didn't believe it. Yeah, he was an asshole.
he was,
Yo, he pissed me off. What type of work
yo,
is that?
I thought she was drag. I thought they were going to show like her dragging the body because like they did like another cut scene with her walking down the street.
Right.
I thought they were going to show her dragging the woman, whatever that big bitch's name was, but dragging her body down the street to show the cops.
I would love if you want to make this movie. It could have been like remember how the Hills Have Eyes ended at the end? Like you see somebody looking through binoculars. Not so much like somebody else looking through binoculars, but that's not all the people that's underneath the house. It can't be. Oh, but that was his daughter. That's right, Phil. It was his daughter because he kept abducting women, having sex with them, and having sex with the kids.
Oh,
That's
yeah, that's
that's
right.
how they ended up like that. So yeah. The father was a nut. He was raping women and raping his kids and having children with his kids. Like, and that's how the woman was so disfigured and big sagging breast. I was trying to think. I was like, are those prosthetic breasts? Because they were just, dude. She put their big dirty breasts in the dude's mouth, and I was.
I was done off that one.
I was sick. I was threw up right there. Like I literally almost threw up. I had to look away from the TV for a second. Like, yo, she did not put that old titty in his mouth. Disgusting. But if Phil likes Barbarian, if you want to go and check it out, and y'all come back and comment and tell me what you think, go watch Barbarian. I think it's on HBO Max.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, but it's not a movie that you would get bored watching. I'm just saying it
No,
wasn't.
you don't get bored watching the movie. I felt like I get what you're saying, where there could have been like a little bit more for
Yeah,
clarification
they
towards the
could have.
end.
They took a movie. It could have been here, like just a little bit more
So,
storytelling
so
helps.
the director's from around here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's like near the VA area, I think, Arlington.
Oh, that's cool. Well, shout him out.
I'm trying
But
to find
it's a
his
very
name.
entertaining movie. That's one thing I'll say. You won't be bored watching that movie. You know what I don't think we have you talked about Black Adam, or did I see it first and you didn't see it yet?
Yeah, I got a chance to see it.
Okay,
Um,
what you think?
it was pretty good. I'm gonna tell you what irritated me the most out of that shit. The kid, he annoyed the shit out of me.
The little boy.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like,
I
somebody
mean,
knocked his ass out.
personally, like I said, I thought the movie was tremendous as far as like what it was. It was like watching. You ever seen Faster? The Rock was when he was in Faster, and he didn't talk at
Yeah,
all. He just
yeah,
pulled up people
that's
in
how
it.
it basically came off until like
Pretty much
right towards like the halfway point of the movie where
very
I started
slow.
hearing him saying certain things. Like when he talked to the kid that yeah, I killed your father, and
Like
I don't blame you if you come after me. But it was crazy because, like, I mean, people really sleep on Faster because that was a pretty good movie. Because
Faster was good.
you never
Uh,
suspected Billy Bob.
I did. I know, right? But I love that part because he ain't let nobody live. But that preacher was like, man, I'm sorry, brother. You gotta do what you gotta do. And he put his
Hey,
hand. He thought it was over, bro.
I think, and that showed that he was truthful and he
Yeah,
was willing to accept his
remorseful.
accountability.
Right.
Like you change your life to preach the word. He said, "I'm not going to kill you here, man. I'm going to give you a chance. You
Right.
won't." If you look at it, everybody else was still doing the same shit.
Yeah, he's the only one that had changed, at least tried to make up for
Felt
his past.
remorse for his act,
Right.
and that's all I'm saying. That was a good fucking movie, and like people don't give it the love it should have got.
Nah, it was a really good movie though. But the black, I don't get why people are torching Black Adam. They had a good story.
You know why? Let me tell you something.
I thought it was a
Yeah.
good story.
It was a good storyline. You introduce the Justice Society,
JSA.
the JSA.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's more these stands that are like they're Snyder fans.
Mm. I mean, but
They're the
didn't
ones
it have a lot of
complaining
that?
about it.
It had a lot of slow motion and just like the movie, like the Snyder Cut. It was like almost like Snyder verse type of movie. There were some really dope parts in that movie. I really loved the way how brutal and direct he was. Like boom, boom, boom. Like,
And like the thing about it, I think they were trying to show you that, and the back for the slow motion part, trying to show you that, hey, there's somebody else here that is as strong as Superman that can do some high powered shit.
This looks good, man. And they're saying Henry Cavill back was just, I mean,
Now, and
he had the Superman swirl.
yes, I saw that.
I'm done. He had the Superman swirl.
The other thing I did like about the movie, you introduced those new characters. Well, I mean, they're not new characters, but you know, the original characters for the JSA. Fucking, I gotta give it to Hawk, man. That motherfucker did not back down.
No, he didn't. I thought he should have been smashed way earlier, but he just kept coming.
Now you got to remember with Hawk, man, that motherfucker. I was like, that's why he was fine if he was going to die. He going to get reincarnated again.
I'm gonna tell you the two issues in the sense that I had. One, I'm mad they killed the Doctor Strange guy, Mr. Fate.
You mean Dr. Fate?
Yeah,
that actually just happens.
I know, but there was something there. He was that type. And the second thing,
because it's supposed to get passed on to.
Don't knock me on this, everybody who hears this, but the Wind Girl, she's pretty to look at, but she wasn't needed in the movie. What the hell is a Wind Girl going to do to Black Adam? The Wind, like, she was all pretty and her colors, but she could have been out the movie. Like, this ain't the movie for her. I'm sorry, I didn't want her. She was stinking it up. Her powers are too weak. They call her in to fight Black Adam. Her, the Wind Girl. What's she going to do? She gonna kick up some dust and put it in his nose, like. But outside of that, you see when she stepped on the dude's dick when she was running up him, the big Adam man. She like ran up on his wood, on his meat, bro.
Hey, bro.
She stepped all on that jump. I was like, damn. How you going? You know she did. Remember when Adam knocked his ass out, he just landed. And she ran up his dick, like ran up on it.
I was done.
Go back and watch that. Go watch that.
Bro, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I know
y'all would see it. She ran across his dick. Okay, he supersized himself like Ant-Man, giant man. Adam, what's his name? Adam Man. Adam.
That's just the Adam.
Oh, Adam Smash. So he grew really big, and he was knocked out. And Slim was like, "Oh my god," trying to see what's wrong with him. Didn't realize she was standing on his dick the whole time. And he said, if I had that superpower, if I was Mr. Fantastic, it would be over. Oh, hit deeper. Oh, there. You want it there? Oh, you want a taller man? 6'5"? Like, boy, I'll be a problem. Mr. Fantastic. I'm in a picture with like 20 women on each side with my arms stretching them all up. Like, yeah. You know how y'all got the iPhone feature? You could take the picture like, yes. And then you just see my arms extended 20 feet for all 50 of my women that I'm gripping. Phil, what you think about Scream 6 that's coming out next year?
Say that again.
Scream 6. Hold on. I got something for you. Wait. I'm going to show it. Wait. Scream 6. It's apparently following the people, survivors of the last one, and they're trying to leave the area, and Ghostface won't allow it, or he follows them to wherever it is. Place it. What you think? Do you think that it's good to continue with the new characters, or do you think they should still be sprinkling in the old, or should they just get rid of Scream? Like, is there an end to
it needs to get rid of it.
How do you end this? How do you officially, if you had a chance, how do you end this? Because it can literally be passed on. It just takes one lunatic to just want to pick up the mantle. So how do you, like, if you was a director, how do you stomp that joint into the ground and say, okay, we're done? The Sidney Prescott, she's like the whole cause. The Sidney Prescott has to die for Ghostface to leave, but she's not in this movie. So where do we go? I'm just curious because this movie could be Scream 25, like forever. It can continue, like literally continue. As long as writing.
You know how you end the movie.
And then they always steal from like the earlier movies. So it's like they literally take the movie and redo it and give it to us in another way. Like Scream 5 was Scream 1
I was about
all
to
over
say,
again.
cut the motherfucker's head off.
Yeah, I did like Scream 5. I really did. But I did have one issue with not just Scream 5, but all movies that have like killers that you don't know who it is. I hate the fact that y'all don't make it mathematically, time wise, make sense. There's no way that somebody can kill somebody like that and everybody be with everybody at the same time. It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. But the killer, the boyfriend, Huey, off of what's it called? Off of the boys. Huey goes in the basement. The other killer is with the girlfriend, her friend, and then they get killed. And then Huey comes upstairs from downstairs, and the girl walks in. So it's like, yo, stop doing that. There's no way a person can kill somebody, throw their clothes off, put on the new clothes, and be like nothing ever happened. Just come on. I hate that. That's the only thing that blew me about Scream 5. Like, I'm standing right here with my girl, but I'm the killer. Like, I just saw me. Then it makes sense. But I think if you end Scream, Sydney has to die. She's the cause. She's the cause of this. Is why people keep coming back.
I mean, we said this. We said this shit about fucking Lori and Michael Myers.
Yeah, yeah. I'm about to say what's it called? The last girl. What's that shit called? The final girl. Like, what is that called in movies where it's like the girl who it's called like the final girl or the last some girl.
I know you're
She,
talking about. Hey,
yeah, she needs
I got an
to.
update for you.
What's up?
I got a text. Oh, he's gonna try to go all in.
Somebody, who? Snyder or The Rock?
Nah, move.
Hope.
Yeah,
Jay-Z about to go all in or what? What he about to do?
we're gonna be Washington.
He gonna. Hey, we get a black owner and it's Jay-Z. It's gonna be lit. We gonna have big conversations. You know we about to leave our FedEx in a few years. They say that FedEx is such a terrible stadium, bro.
Well, the thing about it, they put too much into it. Now, what they could do,
They're going to DC. They already like.
it's two ways you can do it.
I don't want to go to DC. Who going to DC to see the Redskins?
Because
You know
then
how terrible you'll be in?
that's gonna be it's gonna be a mess.
I may never see the Redskins play again.
Your best
Traffic.
listen. Your best bet is to go on
Subway.
and make your adjustments to FedEx Field, the proper adjustments, because he wasn't making the proper adjustments to FedEx Field.
No, he was just trying to molest all the women.
So what I'm saying is, what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to rip up that field, rip it up. You're gonna have to resod that turf. Okay,
They're not gonna do that.
it needs to be real grass.
Yeah, well, a lot of these stadiums need to be real grass, to be honest.
Cause they would get they're using some sort of half-ass
So
stuff. What they're gonna need to do, a lot of the booths, a lot of the stadium chairs, and the sewage and plumbing, they're gonna have to rewire everything.
I think so. Did they tell you who's in this group with Jay-Z, or is it just Jay-Z? I know it was just Jay-Z. What, like Jay-Z and LeBron James? What, a bunch of, like,
No, this is just Jay.
He got that much bag now. He can just buy the rings.
I mean, look how much him and B had revenue.
Oh yeah. I forgot about Beyonce as a part of that too.
Now you know she'll have part on that.
Oh my god, you gonna bring them to this? Oh my goodness.
If you really look at it, and I think you end up beating out Jeff Bezos. Cause I'm gonna tell you this.
What you mean? Is he trying to?
Yeah, he's still trying to as well. But I'm gonna tell you this. It wouldn't look good because you already had Prime for the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good look. That's too much power.
Yeah, I thought, oh, Beto, he didn't step away. I thought he stepped away.
True, but it's still under your name.
Well, no, I think that
And
they need
this,
to put a we need
what's the
to
best way of putting it?
the best way of putting it, Phil, is we need a black owners. Okay,
Exactly.
so if this is
And
the first team that's going to come for sale in years,
the league is on watch. The league has been getting hit left and right. Like you say, you're about change and this and that. We don't see it. You saying about adding more black coaches, we're not seeing it.
no, they meant position coaches. They didn't mean head coaches. They was like, oh, y'all been head coaches? Oh, I thought you just been like special teams, defensive coordinators, and running back coaches. Oh, y'all been actually run my team? Like, I trust this Negro? Really? Shit. Yeah, we'll do the Rooney Rule, but I already got my coach picked out. He's already set. How many, honestly, how many? Isn't it like three minorities? Tomlin, Salah, and
Damn, I say my man's name in Tampa.
It's not Cornell. Who's that? Who's out Tampa? I mean, not Tampa. Oh. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're talking about that. Not Raheem Morris. What's that goddamn name?
I know, right? I'm having the same problem.
Damn, why is it skipping? Well, him. Yeah, okay. So three guys, 32 teams. Well, yeah, so we gotta do better. That's just over 10%. But who you have tonight, Phil? Who playing tonight? I don't even know.
Todd Bowles, that's who it is.
Todd Bowles, yeah. Who plays tonight?
It is Eagles and Texans.
Now it should be a walk for Eagles. I'm gonna go Eagles, but this is the type of game.
Expect the unexpected, because that could be a game where
them Thursday games will F you. So as long as they stick to
you know what? I'm not gonna say that because Baltimore came out and they still did their thing.
But Tampa Bay looked like garbage.
I had Baltimore winning that game either way.
I mean, but dude, I hear up there cool. Baltimore. I mean, I don't know what's up with Tom. I mean, dude, he's going through the divorce.
I mean, you gotta look. We gotta come to realization. Tom is done.
I think it's more being distracted, bro. He's going through.
I mean, you're going through marital problem. Well, but not anymore. You got divorced.
Yeah, but still, that was your wife for what, 12, 13 years? It's still a lot to deal with. I mean, even if you put it out your head, you don't know what the private conversation is going on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's a picture of Giselle and Antonio Brown in Miami Lily Club. What? Who knows? But for real, I do think Tom Brady should have retired after he won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. He had the perfect write-off, but no. Tom Brady's probably one of the most, no offense, he seems like a good guy. But as far as like career-wise, selfish men I've ever seen. Where it's like he wants to make his numbers so astronomical that it's like it will only be Tom Brady at the end of the day. Nobody's going to throw for 5,000 yards ever again. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, Tom, you won 7 Super Bowls. You were the last pick in the NFL draft. Bro, you exceeded any expectation put in front of you. You're 7-3. Let it go, bro. You literally just lost one of the finest women out here and broke your family up, which was a dynasty, to play the game that you've already dominated and is called the greatest of all time, bro. That's like Michael Jordan. Well, no, I can't say that. I can't even put LeBron in there because LeBron's not coming down. He still plays at this level. Like, he still plays at a high level. Tom, you watch him play, it's like dink and dunk and dunk and dink and short ball. Screen, short ball. Tom,
let me ask you something. When you see a quarterback making a screenplay to his running back, do you see them jumping up and throwing it?
What you mean jumping it? Like
hopping?
No.
They step back, plant the
And
foot
just
down,
step and
and
just
they
boom.
throw.
Yeah. It's like a step back pivot, boom.
Sir, I'm done with this fucking quarterback, bro.
Oh, you talking about Derek Carr?
I can't deal with this shit no more. I feel like Tyreek's ready to cry, saying, "What more do you want from me?"
Right.
I can't deal with it, bro. Like
I'm down
everybody,
there.
everybody keeps making it like he's this elite quarterback. He's not even close. I will stand on this, continue to tell folks he is not an elite quarterback. Not when you only put up 104 yards in a game last week. You're not good.
Yeah.
Don't even think about putting him in the same category as Brady. Brady, the difference here is he's older, but the man has still managed to make playoffs in a declining age. Still has a chance.
Well, I mean, I got next year. How long is he signed to?
Oh, they can release his ass next year.
Yeah, so that's probably what y'all do. Damn. Hey, Phil, did I say 30 minutes? I told no, I'm good. I knew it was gonna be 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, thank God Lakers won last night.
Huh?
Lakers won last night.
Oh yeah, I saw that. And I didn't see it because they didn't show on our TV like national. But I went to sleep last night telling myself the Lakers were gonna lose, with hoping that I wake up and the Lakers won, and they did. I was happy about that. I'm even happy that Russell Westbrook is replacing the off the bench role. I mean,
Oh, say it one more time.
off the bench role. If you're, I still don't. I mean, if you're not going to trade Russ, cool, but we still need to figure out a way to get some shooters. Like we're not going to get that type of game from Lonnie Baxter consistently. He's not a good 3-point shooter. So he had a good night. Thank you for the 28 points. But we got to get more consistent. Or we need to start telling our white boys, Reeves and
Hey, look.
Matt Ryan, to let that shit go. Shoot.
Hey, look. What's crazy? They were clowning them for throwing them out there last night.
Yeah, he cashed out.
I said, y'all got to eat crow after that shit. Them white boys went out there and did the job.
They did. But Phil, I can hear what's going on upstairs.
I hear it.
I gotta get up there. I'm gonna text you in a few though to see what's going on.
All right now.
Hey, appreciate your time, bro. I wish we could go longer, but
It's all good, bro. Hey, go be the proud dad you are.
always. I'm gonna hit you up. I'll talk to you everybody else soon. Be safe.
All right now. Take care.
All right, smoke weed. Peace. Uh oh.